Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Pirates and the Detroit Tigers. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup today going against a power arm on the other side. You could see a little bit of ambush tactics employed by this offense in this lineup. Swinging the bat early, not wanting to go too deep in the count where he can rack up a ton of strikeouts. Be on the lookout for some early swings out of this lineup.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Adam Frazier, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. Game time temperature just a tick under 50 this afternoon, 49 degrees here at first pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out to right field. Amarista moving to his left, and that's the third out. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fastball in there for a called strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1-1. Lifted in the air out to center field. Marte is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Next for the Tigers, Mikey Matuk. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Matuk, former Tampa Bay Ray, he was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. One out, nobody on. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Rounding first is Cabrera on his way to second now. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Nicholas Castellanos is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Chopped weakly to the right, but that one rolls foul. 0-2 count, and the pitch to first. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So here's the cleanup hitter, Corey Dickerson, coming into this one against Michael Fulmer. The pitcher's owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Josh Bell the next to hit.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. Here's Gregory Polanco.
Right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
From the stretch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bell on at first, nobody out. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Lifted in the air to center. Amarista is there. He's got it 1 away.
Batting 7.
Up next for the Buccos, David Freese. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Line toward right center. And Freese will reach safely. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. A ball and 2 strikes to Sean Rodriguez.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Ready with the 2-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. Amarista. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. 1 in the inning. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Victor Martinez.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. got him. Next up for Detroit, Jim Adducey.
Right fielder, Jim Adducey.
There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. In there, and it's even at one. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are two down. Ready now, James McCann. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. No balls and one strike. High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. It remains 1-0.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
He'll start it out against Michael Fulmer to begin the inning.
Francisco Cervelli.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter, number 5.
Josh Harrison stands in.
Harrison.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled right back up the middle. Amarista to his left. He's there. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at bat, Adam Frazier. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Castellanos is there. Here's Leonis Martin. He'll begin things here against Jamison Tyone.
Center fielder.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Stepping up now, Alexi Amarista.
Second baseman, Alexi Amarista.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Alexi Amarista becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. Little chopper back to the mound. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Yeah, maybe a shot here now with 2 away. They finally get another base runner on. He's stranded 6 in a row prior to this point, so he's had his way with these guys for the past couple of innings.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Iglesias, the runner at third. Mata at second with 2 gone. Drilled to the right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. A tag and they get. Tigers get just the 1. 3 innings complete. All tied at 1-1. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Here it comes, 1-0. Popped up. Amarista has a play, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Corey Dickerson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike 1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
This right here is the difference between an average hitter and a very good hitter. The average hitter probably doesn't do anything with that pitch, but this guy goes down and gets it, muscling it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Josh Bell the next to hit as he hits one on a line to left field, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Here's Gregory Polanco. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Gregory Polanco.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time and the side is retired. Ready for another chance. Nicholas Castellanos. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Marte on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Stepping in now, Victor Martinez as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit. Ready for another chance. Jim Adduci. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Digging in to try it again, James McCann. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Here's leave 1. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Up next for the Buccos, David Freese, a base hit in his first trip. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Freese, a native Texan. He was a 9th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
Sean Rodriguez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sean Rodriguez. First pitch of the at-bat. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is, without question, nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
Into the box now, Francisco Cervelli.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he chases one up the ladder as he hits a high fly ball out to straightaway center. Martin, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Martin. He makes the play, runner tags and hits for third. The relay throw, and he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away. Here's Starling Marte. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Leonis Martin. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And that's out number 1. Next up for Detroit, Alexi Amarista, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in and looking for more, Jose Iglesias. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Bouncer up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw won't get him.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I'd say what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a flat.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Bouncer down the line, but it gets fouled. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Corey Dickerson. He'll lead things off here in the Pirates' half of the 6th. Get Weekly back to the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Josh Bell the next to hit. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Amarista waits on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Gregory.
Digging in once again, Gregory Polanco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Leading off the inning, Miguel Cabrera, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Line toward the alley in left center. And Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
You used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
Takes a knee-high fastball.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
So he throws him for the strikeout. Nicholas Castellanos becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. No balls and a strike to count. And he is cruising now. It's 0-2.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Ready for another shot now, Jim Adduci. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the. Here's David Freese to stand in. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Amarista is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Sean Rodriguez. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Chopped weakly to the left. Castellanos is there on to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
The batter.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
First delivery to him on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Martin is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates, as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. And now a pitch on the way.
Leading up for the Tigers. Catcher.
And they start him out away with a cold strike.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch.
Number 12. Leonis.
He takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And he fouls this one off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Got him.
As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Up next for the Tigers.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Alexi.
Bounced to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Pirates on top, 2-1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Tigers, number 51, Johnny Baker.
Josh Harrison stands in. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Don't expect this pitcher to overthink this right here. You get an ugly swing like that, rinse and repeat.
Behind 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curve for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Castellanos gonna have to hurry. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Final line there for the Detroit starting pitcher, and that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0. High and away, not close. 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-1 the count to the Pirates shortstop. Set. Here's the 3-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Mata will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Ready once again, Starling Marte. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
That's it, 1-2.
The 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. McCann corrals it, and that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Pittsburgh leads this one 2-1. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Jose Iglesias, 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Hit in the air to right field. Rodriguez ranging into the outfield. 1 down.
The left fielder, number 8.
So striding in, Mikey Mata has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman, number 24.
Next for the Tigers, Miguel Cabrera trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. 0-1 the count. Good cut that time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
Number 9.
I mean, obviously this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4, you know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for him.
Number 74.
Nick Castellanos now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side. Here now the 2-2. This is the left field and deep off the bat of Castellanos. Gone! And that 2-run home run delivers an 8th inning lead.
This is one of those situations you dream about when you're a kid. He steps up in a big spot and blasts his first home run of the year to take the lead. Storybook stuff has come to life.
Lays off 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The Tigers do get a couple, however, on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Pirates. It's Nico Goodrum will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Shane Green comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. First pitch on its way. Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it, Matuk. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Their plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Josh Bell. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And Marista's got it. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Now batting.
Here's Gregory Polanco. Head-to-head battles with Shane Green. He's hitless in 6 tries. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And it is troubled. It finds the gap for extra bases. And he will make it there. He's in as the tying run after the 2-out triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Here's David Freese to stand in as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's got a chance to tie things up here as the equalizer sits just 90 feet away. And the slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. A full house of 41,782 fans rise as one here in Detroit. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Hit hard, but foul. Hit back up the middle. Iglesias is there. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the Tigers move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Tigers came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Johnny Barbado claims the win out of the pen, his first. Jamison Taillon struck out 13 in the losing effort. Shane Green hammers down the save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Tigers. 3 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Pirates, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Our paid attendance at Comerica Park this afternoon, a sellout of 40,000. The Tigers thank you for attending today's game and remind you to buckle up and drive home safely.